Yo YouTube, what is going on? It's Stay Humble White and I'm back at it again with another vlog. We're in the garage with it today. As you guys can see, got the hatch right there. And today we're gonna be prepping for the racetrack with the hatch. It's gonna be my first time going to the racetrack ever. So I'm gonna prep with the way that I think is the right way. So that's gonna be an oil change, installing a battery box, and I'm gonna be tightening up my traction bar because my traction bar is loose and it vibrates every other time I take the fucking car out. So I'm gonna put some Loctite on there and hope that we don't have to worry about it no more. And yeah, so basic maintenance, oil change. The spark plugs got changed last week when I was at Top Secret and shit like that, so I don't gotta worry about them. So yeah, oil change, battery box, and tightening up my traction bar, and anything else we find ahead. Oh, I might take out my seats, take out the back seats, and I'll leave the front seat in there until the day of the track. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna turn the hatch around, get it ready so I can have it facing this way, set it up on the ramps, and start draining the oil, and yeah, we'll go from there. All right guys, so as you see, the car's in the air, and she is ready to get her fluids drained. Master fluid drainer here, guys. Let's get under the car and get the Alright, so if you never did a oil change on the K series, that's your oil pan right there, and your bolts right here. Should be a 17. Yep, it's a 17. Crack that puppy loose. Wasn't loose enough. Wasn't expecting it to come out that fast. Pause. So we're gonna let that drain. As we let that drain, I'm gonna go back up top and take the oil filter out. I'm gonna let this shit drain out first so I can push this where it's gotta go. So yeah, once that drains, guys, we'll take out the oil filter. All right, so the oil is drained. Now we're gonna get to this filter. Hopefully I don't burn myself again like I just did. Sensitive, bro. Filter's low key being a bitch to come out too, and I made sure not to over tighten it the last time I did an oil change, man. Alright, the headers are cool, so let me throw some man force into that hole. Last time. Leave it up to me to have a hard time doing a fucking filter swap. Leave it up to me. Telling you, man, shit only happens to me. Alright, you see how chewed up that shit is? Well, just know I had to whip out the monkey wrench to get that motherfucker right there, man. But just know I got it. So right down she goes. Down she goes. I thought I was gonna have to call somebody to come do this shit, bro. That's insane. About to show you how this shit looks. Bro, look how chewed up that shit is, man. Fuck. Well, anyways, out with the negativity. We got that one out. I got the new one right here. Honda, baby. Strictly Honda. That's clean down there. I'm telling y'all, man, leave it up to me to fuck something up. I didn't break that sensor, man. I really hope. I think I broke this sensor, man. Fuck. It's the oil pressure sensor. Me, man, it's always something. When I tell you I leave it up to me to fuck everything up, I meant that shit. Let me tighten up that filter and see what I can do with that sensor. Alright, so I figured out the oil sensor, the oil pressure sensor is not loose anymore. I just tightened it up and then I put the VTEC solenoid sensor back on. So that being said, we could fill this puppy up with oil. Bro, leave it up to me to do like a fucking hour-and-a-half oil change just because I don't have the proper tools. But thanks to my monkey wrench, we got that old filter out. All right, so we're gonna be running Castro GTX 530 full synthetic, and she's gonna take all 5 quarts. So let's fill this thirsty bitch up. This is probably the only part of the oil change that I really can't fuck up. But knowing me, I'll still fuck up. You know? Because that's just my luck. Oh, what'd I tell ya? Huh! It just never fails with me, bro. It never fails. Never fucking fails. That's alright, tomorrow I'm gonna take the car to work and wash the engine bay. Bro, this is shit that I be talking about. Leave it up to me to fuck up an oil change. Like, how? How? How, Sway? How? And I don't got no brake cleaner, man. All I have is a little bit left. This is insane, bro. Shit didn't even tease. Just bullshit. Come on. I need about a quarter of a quart more. I just lost. Alright, that's everything. Literally everything. Oh, the oil's in. Clean up my mess. Guys, please do not ever in your life let me do your oil change. Never. Something so simple yet so fucking hard for me. It's insane. Put this back on. Shit leaked everywhere. So much is gonna look like a dud. It's gonna smell like burnt oil. Fuck. Alright, oil change is done. Oil change is done. I went to the back of my exhaust and I tightened that up with some temporary clamps. For now, that's done. Tomorrow, because I'm not gonna stay in here all night, tomorrow I'm gonna tighten the traction bar. And what else? Tighten the traction bar. There was one more thing I had to do. I don't know, I'll figure it out. Well, anyways, tighten up the traction bar, finish up prepping for the track, and oh, I'm gonna take the car to work so I can wash it and have her nice and shiny. She's filthy right now. So yeah, before I go home, I think I should just take out the back seats because honestly, they're not that hard to do. So let's do that. I'm gonna mount this camera here. Oh, I had to relocate the battery too, but I'll do that tomorrow. Let's just take out these back seats and get some weight out of the car. Not that it's gonna do much, but you get the point. All right, so we can start off with taking out the cargo cover. Step one. Put that to the side. To take these seats out is mad simple, honest to God. So just lower them. Lower this one. And it should slide right out. This side is off already. Okay. This side is off. See how simple that was? I'm surprised I fucked that up too. And then this side should slide off. So, back seats, the backboard, the backrest is off. This now. This to the side. Let me see. Oh, I did bolt it down last time. All right, let me take out this bolt, and it should come right out. Looks like a 10. Out. So now they should just slide right out. You go on the other side. And that's out. Alright. We're back to gutted, boys and girls. Back to gutted. Honestly, I wanted to take them out at the track so I could see if there was a major difference with the seats and without the seats. But fuck that. Alright. Man, I should probably just relocate this battery now that I'm here. It's honestly not gonna take much time. We'll do it. I'm gonna relocate the battery, guys. Fuck it. So, as you guys can see, what you saw, we're gutted again. My next project is going to be to relocate this battery. So let's loosen that up a little bit. I hope you guys can see. Alright YouTube, before the camera dies, let's talk progress. As you guys can see, the battery box is installed, the battery's mounted, the battery box is fucking solid, it ain't going nowhere. Neither is the battery. And with that being said, let's put the cover on, which is right here. Let me show you how solid this thing goes on. Just like that. The battery's covered and you can't see it. It actually looks pretty clean for what it is. It's not my best work, but it's not my worst work. Just took a couple of hours to get done, but I did it. The cables are good. Cables are good. They're nice and tight on both sides to tighten that. So with that being said, we can close up the hatch and